Sun peeks in, the day feels new. Coffee's on and the sky turns blue. The cove's alive, the vibe is clear. Light one up, the moment's here. The saxophone hums like a morning breeze as the ocean whispers through the trees. Tune in close, it's time to start. A wonderful morning warms the heart. What a wonderful way to wake up. A little coffee in a cherished cup. Spark the herb, let the world feel bright. The Cove morning, start your day just right. The air feels light. Hope and joy shine soft and bright. We gather together, the laughter flows, sharing the love as the morning grows. Each moment feels fresh, a vibe so true. Connected in spirit, it's all of you. Let the world drift, find peace in the air. In the Cove mornings, the joy we share. What a wonderful way to wake up. A little coffee in a cherished cup. Spark the herb, let the world feel bright. The Cove morning, start your day just right. Wake up slow, let the day unfold. The Cove's mornings are pure gold. The sun breaks in through the window pane. Steam from the coffee, a slow burning flame. Feet on the floor, another day starts. Rolling ahead with a light in my heart. Clouds might gather, the road might bend, but I keep moving, no need to pretend. Past is behind, the fire still glows. Where the wind takes me, nobody knows. Just keep it rolling, don't lose the flame. Keep it burning, let it stay the same. Ride with the wind, don't fight the rain. Storms will pass, the sun remains. Every step's a story, every breath a song. Sing it loud, keep moving on. Keep moving forward, just roll along, roll along, roll along. Lessons learned like stones in a stream. Some sink away, some shine in between. The weight gets heavy, the nights feel cold, but I found my way and stories retold. No need to rush, no need to chase. Every small step still holds its place. The rhythm of life, like the waves on the shore. I take what it gives, I don't ask for more. Just keep it rolling, don't lose the flame. Keep it burning, let it stay the same. Ride with the wind, don't fight the rain. Storms will pass, the sun remains. Every turn, every mile, a piece of the ride. Some days I drift, some days I glide. Through every moment, through every flame, the world keeps spinning, I do the same. The fire still flickers, the ember still glows. Wherever I land, the rhythm still flows. With every sunrise, with every sigh, I take what I need and I let it fly. It's a brand new day, Cove-TV's here to brighten your way. Coffee brews, the rhythm feels right. Spark your morning, let's take flight. Feel the buzz, let the energy ignite. We're your crew, bringing morning delight. So grab your cup and let it flow. Cove-TV morning, let's start the show. Coming up next, it's the show you know. Cove-TV morning, where good vibes grow. Hit that like, don't forget to share. Wake the world, let's go anywhere. First light to the mellow groove, we're here together, finding our move. Conversations flow, hearts align. Cove-TV morning, where moments shine. Whether you're near or miles away, we're the start of a beautiful day. Roll it up, sip it slow. Cove-TV morning, let's start the show. Your head, let the good vibes rain. Cove-TV's magic, ease in the strain. Every laugh, every note we play reminds us all it's a brand new day. Coming up next is the show you know. Cove-TV morning, where good vibes grow. Hit that like, don't forget to share. Wake the world, let's go anywhere. The good vibes rain. Cove-TV's magic, ease in the strain. Every laugh, every note we play reminds us all it's a brand new day. Cove-TV morning, your start, your glow with coffee coffee, connection, and stories to show. Thanks for joining, we're glad to know. Cove TV morning, let's start the show.
What up, everybody? Happy freaking Friday morning. How's everybody's Friday going? I hope everybody's off to a wonderful Friday morning start to their day. Get some sunrise edge going. Cheers, cheers, everybody. Happy wake and bake. Good morning, Nikki. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful morning. What up, D? How are you this morning? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Deb. How are you, dear? I hope you are having a wonderful morning. Good morning, what's amazing, Amber. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful morning. What up, brother Frank? How are you this morning, man? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Tommy. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful morning. What up, DJ Ash? How are you this morning, dear? I hope you are having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Mindy. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful morning. What up, Kay? How are you, dear? I hope you are having a wonderful morning. What up, Christina? Hey, at least it was your nicotine vape, not your weed vape. But I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Crystal. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful morning. What up, Bill? How are you, brother? I hope you are having a wonderful morning, man. Good morning, Vicki. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Chance. Hope you're having a wonderful morning, man. What up, Professor? How are you this morning, man? Hope you're doing well. Hope you've been feeling better, bro. Good morning, Jenny Perkins. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful morning. All right, let's wake and bake, everybody. I hope everybody's off to a dope-ass, wonderful start to their Friday. Let's go.
The morning's here, the horizon glows. With every comment, a connection grows. Coffee steam rises, a comforting sight. Your smiles, your vibes make the day feel right. The Cove awakens, together we shine. Each of you here is a blessing divine. Cannabis sparks and the laughter flows. In this sunrise moment, the magic shows. Wake up with you, it's a beautiful start. The Cove's a place that's close to my heart. Each voice, each laugh, a melody true. Sunrise sessions wouldn't shine without you. Through every dawn, we've built this bond. A family of light stretching far and beyond. Rolling the herb, sharing the brew. Moments like this feel sacred with you. The rhythm of life, gentle and kind, echoes in hearts with peace intertwined. Together we stand as the morning breaks. A sunrise with you is all it takes. Wake up with you, it's a beautiful start. The Cove's a place that's close to my heart. Each voice, each laugh, a melody true. Sunrise sessions wouldn't shine without you. Wake up with you, it's a beautiful start. The Cove's a place that's close to my heart. Each voice, each laugh, a melody true. Sunrise sessions wouldn't shine without you. Every smile you share, every story told, a treasure we hold, more precious than gold. You lift the light, you brighten the way. The Cove feels alive with you every day. Wake up with you, it's a beautiful start. The Cove's a place that's close to my heart. Each voice, each laugh, a melody true. Sunrise sessions wouldn't shine without you.
Good morning, Kimmy. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. What up, Brother Magic? How are you, man? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Fabi. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful morning. Absolutely. How is everybody's Friday morning going? What does everybody know this morning? It's been a morning. It's not bad. It's been a good morning, but it's been a Friday morning for sure. Hanging out, working on a few things. I gotta work today, so there's that. So Chill in the Cove won't start till 5 today, everybody. It's an hour late on Fridays and Tuesdays. So, yeah, other than that, just kind of hang out this morning. Right? For real. It's a dope-ass sunrise. We haven't been to this one in a while. I love this one. Morning update for March 7th, Friday, 20-something or another. Not in that order. Great dodgeball yesterday. Blazers, we needed that win, and we didn't get it, but it's okay. We'll get them on Saturday. Great turf wars last night. Except for the Red Cobras, we didn't win. We'll get them next week. 19 properties is still a lot. Let's go. Today, just chilling, besides the work thing. We'll do our This Day in History here after a bit. We'll, do our Getting Stoned with our only friends here in a bit at 4:20 and like 6 minutes away. Do a morning speaker. We got Chill in the Cove this afternoon at 5. We'll do some marble racing and hang out and get high. And then Basement Brawl tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. How about them Russos, though? Yeah. They did pretty good. They're no 19 properties good, but they're pretty good. Yeah, other than that, it's been a pretty... Yeah, I love that song so much in the morning. It's a damn good jam. It's a great way. It's the first song I've played for a while now. It's been a couple months. Yeah, no, the music I play in the mornings is kind of like pointed towards like uplifting positivity-ness. And the songs in the afternoon are more like cut back. And the songs at night, we just play whatever. I don't care. Fuck it. It's a wake-up song, yo. Absolutely, Frank. Absolutely. But it's still a theme song. The Cove-TV theme song. Well, the theme song is the COVE song, I suppose. The anthem is the Getting Stoned Again song. I don't know. 4 minutes out. Make sure you're packing up, rolling up, heating up, grinding up, coffeeing up, waking up. Something up. I don't know. Been watching stuff on the Great Depression. It's fucking interesting. It's crazy. So crazy. But it's interesting. Couldn't imagine living through those times. And then FDR was just like, we're changing shit. And then he did. It's called Sunrise Sessions, so that's why, I don't know, it's always the first song I play. I love that song. Except for on the weekends. I usually change it up and play other shit on the weekends. What does everybody else know today? I got a whole lot of nothing. I'm rambling. We're 3 minutes out. That's about all I got. I smoked a little bit this morning. Nothing too crazy. Depends on how busy the morning is and what I got going on and how early I get up and all that fun, fancy shit. It fucking was actually really nice out yesterday, and then it snowed again last night. I mean, it wasn't like a blizzard, but it fucking still snowed last night. Well, pup, what are you doing? Wow. She's so silly. I don't know. Got 2 minutes to do a quick nose dab. Yeah. Nice. I glued my glasses last night so that my fucking shit stops falling apart. It helps. No, I'm just ready for spring. I fucking hate wintertime. I love summer, but spring is probably one of my favorite seasons because it just breathes new life into everything. Oh, no shit. Hell yeah, Magic. That's a joke. My package should be out for delivery today. That's cool. I was not aware of that. Hey, 1 minute out, everybody. Well, I don't know where that one went. Okay, there it is. She's crazy. Hey, good morning, Boxman. How are you, brother? Hope you're having a wonderful morning. We are less than 1 minute out. Happy for not me. Happy 420. Happy 420. Let's fucking go.
Hashtag let's fucking go.
Smoke weed every day.
Cheers, everybody. All right, so I was cruising Facebook last night, and I came across this reel, and I guess the dude's name is Cooper Allen Music. I just looked it up. It's like, I don't remember who this fucking dude's name is. It's Cooper Allen, and this is, I don't know, it's like one of the craziest, dopest mashups I've ever heard.
I need you to make the longest mashup you can.
Shit, okay. 3 minutes?
Yep.
I was riding shotgun with my hair undone in the front seat of his car, singing, life is one big party when you're still young, but who's gonna have your back when it stacks on deck? Patron on ice, we can pop bottles all night, and you can have a little chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night. I can't tell you what it really is, I can only tell you what it feels like. And right now it's a steel night, and my windpipe buckle makes impressions on the inside of her thigh, yeah. My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. Never made it as a wise man, couldn't cut it as a poor. If I could find you now, things would get better. I get knocked down, but I get up again, and they're never gonna keep me down. Cause I'ma tell you, like who told me, cash rules everything around me. It's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. Check it to the left, everything you own in a box to the left. You find the spot and I'll find the money. You be the pretty and I'll be the funny. Had a barbecue stain on my white t-shirt. She was killing me in that mini skirt, yeah. Well, I'm in love with the shape of you. You push and pull like a magnet, I promise. She's so self-conscious, got no idea what she's doing in college. I'm going down, down, baby. Your street in a Ranger, a street sweeper, baby. Cock ready to let it go. My life is brilliant. My love is pure. Hey, soul sister, ain't that Mr. on the... Every morning there's a halo hanging from the corner of my girlfriend's four-post bed. Oh, baby, you got what I need. And you say he's just a friend. And you say he's just a friend. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. I'm like a bird, I wanna fly away. I don't know, but hey, you're crazy, bitch, but you're so good I'm on top. Wanna talk about me, wanna talk about I, wanna talk about number one on my see no changes. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Cause you had a bad day, taking one down, sing a sad song just to turn it around. Well, tear my heart open and sew myself shut. Bitch.
Oh my gosh.
It's so crazy. That's so good. It's so wild. Yeah, Cooper Allen Music. Check him out. That's dope. Not no Vicki B yet. Probably here shortly. What's everybody got going on today? It's a dope ass sunrise. I wish I was that dude on that hydrofoil. That'd be dope. I don't know how to use it. I'd figure it out. Probably. Maybe not. Man-Bear is all working today. So it looks like he'll be around for Basement Brawl, I think he was saying. Maybe the afternoon show. I'm not exactly sure. No, he won't be around. Never mind. Other than that, I work here in a bit and then go do some cooking, come home, some marble racing and getting high. Basement Brawl? I don't know. Fridays are pretty good days. Like, there's nothing too crazy production-wise that goes on with it. All right, we'll play a quick song. We'll do our Vicki B. Everybody, here we go.
sky so wide. Breathing deep, let the world unwind. A Cove Crew gathered, laughter in the air. Pass the love, got plenty to share. Morning waves hum a melody sweet. Barefoot steps where the sand and sea meet. Sunrise kisses the herb we burn. Take a hit, feel the lessons we learn. Smoking with the sunrise, feeling so high. Clouds drift slow where the palm trees sigh. Coffee steam and a cherry glow. A new day starts, let the good vibes flow. Fire in the soul, love in the air. Pass it around, we got time to spare. Breathe it in, let the worries fade. In the cove where peace is made. Rhythm of the tide, steady and true. Rolling deep like the stories we knew. Memories rise in the morning mist. Every spark, every smile, a moment we won't miss. The world moves fast, but we take it slow. Cove stays strong where the good vibes grow. No stress, no rush, just light and be. One love, one life by the endless sea. Smoking with the sunrise, feeling so high. Clouds drift slow where the palm trees sigh. Coffee steam and a cherry glow. A new day starts, let the good vibes flow. Fire in the soul, love in the air. Pass it around, we got time to spare. Breathe it in, let the worries fade. In the cove where peace is made. Let the good vibes flow. Fire in the soul, love in the air. Pass it around, we got time to spare. Breathe it in, let the worries fade. In the cove where peace is made.
I'm back. Oh, all right, here we go. This day in history with Vicki Bowers of the moment. Everybody.
Welcome back. The episode we have today turned out completely differently from what I was thinking about when I started writing it. Sometimes it do be like that, as they say. I think it's a worthwhile episode, though, so have a watch, see what you think. Grab your favorite cuppa. All righty, here we go. Hi there, and welcome to This Day in History for March 7th. March 7th is the 66th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 67th if it happens to be a leap year, with 299 days remaining to the end of the year. March 7th is the birthday of my youngest, and I just noticed a coincidence in the fact that this is Friday in 2025, and she was born on a Friday. Happy birthday, Misty. And someone asked, what is that thing there moving? I'll show you. It's the tail of my Kit Kat clock. That one's battery operated. When I was a toddler in nursery school, they had one like that, and it had a cord and was plugged into the wall, but that one operates on a battery. Kit Kat clock. All righty, let's get on with today's episode. Today's word is Aristotelian. Aristotelian can be a noun or an adjective. As an adjective, Aristotelian means pertaining to Aristotle or his ideas, especially his philosophy, logic, ethics, metaphysics, or scientific methodology. An example sentence might be, the scientist approached the problem with an Aristotelian mindset, emphasizing observation and categorization. As a noun, Aristotelian means a person who follows or advocates Aristotle's ideas. An example sentence here might be, as an Aristotelian, he believed in the concept of virtue ethics. Aristotelian is derived from the name of the ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle. Aristotle lived from about 384 to 322 BC and is considered to be one of the greatest philosophers of all time, the father of logic, and several other subjects. First known use of the word Aristotelian appears to be around 1600 or so. Aristotelian. And with that, the University of Paris was established in the 1100s and quickly became one of the most prestigious centers of learning in medieval Europe, particularly for its theology and philosophy faculties. The university attracted scholars from across Christendom and played a significant role in shaping intellectual thought, particularly in integrating classical philosophy, primarily the works of Aristotle, into Christian doctrine. Before long, this integration sparked controversy, as certain Aristotelian ideas, especially those concerning the nature of the universe, the soul, divine intervention, seemed to contradict Christian teachings. As a result, the University of Paris issued a series of condemnations. The first one, issued in 1210, prohibited the reading of Aristotle's works on natural philosophy under threat of excommunication. Interestingly, this condemnation was primarily directed at the arts faculty. Theologians remained free to study the word of Aristotle. In 1270, the Bishop of Paris met with some conservative theologians and issued a condemnation of 13 propositions, listing them as false and heretical, banning these propositions under threat of inquisition. Kind of a don't talk about this or we're coming for you. The final set of official condemnations was published on March 7, 1277, and this covered some 219 propositions that the church had issues with. They mainly just wanted people to stop interpreting the works of Aristotle in ways that seemed contrary to the beliefs of the church, or else. Yikes. Well, today went together a little oddly. I got the story, and then the word of the day came from the story, and the quote, easy peasy, snap easy. But then what about a song? I sat with it for a while, and a song played in my head, but I couldn't for the life of me remember its name or who wrote it. I hear it all the time, right in here, but when I try to look it up, nope, that's not what it is. So I'll get it one of these days, but I sat a little longer and thought, what would be a good song to go with today's episode? And this one started playing in my head. I thought, yes, that would do quite nicely. It's Sailing by Christopher Cross. We've talked about this song before. It was released in June of 1980, hit number 1 on the charts in August of 1980. And of course, many of us watch YouTube or some other video sharing platform these days. But back in the day, VH1 was a cable TV station that played music videos, and they named Sailing the most sensational soft rock song of all time. The inspiration for this song was the influence of an older high school friend who used to take Christopher Cross sailing. They lost touch after high school, but were reunited 28 years later in 1995. Lovely song, Sailing by Christopher Cross. Link in the description. As I listened to today's song, because I listened to them as I'm getting these episodes ready for you, I realized, yesterday's song was about learning to fly, and today's is about sailing. Both of these are activities that one must diligently learn about how to do correctly and safely. But once that's down, I can certainly see how they could be transcendent experiences, flying and sailing. So let's pull in a quote from Aristotle. And just like sometimes it's hard to choose a song because there are so many, so it is with quotes by Aristotle. There are lots of them, lots of them. But I found this one. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. All righty. Take care. Be good to each other. And I'll see you next time. I have long since finished my coffee, so that's got milk in there to go with the cookie I'm going to have in a little bit. Did you see that picture, though? Let's see here. Here we go. I usually have coffee in that cup. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, that works. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That playlist lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page. It's called No Really. You can also find me on Rumble, BitChute, and Odyssey. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.
Much love, Vicki Bowers. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Friday. What up, pup? You good? Okay. Please make sure that you are following Vicki Bowers on all of the platforms that she mentioned, from the Rumble and the BitChute to the Odyssey. And, you got anything to add? All right, fair enough. Song of the day, Sailing. Right, Amber? Then there's Parasailing. Oh, wrong one. We can't do that. Oh, we gotta do that. You're gonna drop that fucking thing. I know you are. I'm just saying. I'll set it down for you. All right. Much love, Vicki B. I hope you're having a wonderful day. All right, let's rock our song of the day. Rumble BitChute. I see I hear it in my sleep. That's great. That's not gonna work. There we go. How you doing this morning, girl? You in a good mood? You a good girl? You a good girl? Yeah. Hey, good morning, Louise. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. And she's done. Good morning, Smoka. How are you, brother? Hope you're having a wonderful morning, man. Thank you, Louise. Her name is Mogi. Morgan. Her name is Morgan. I call her Morgie. What the fuck me? Oh, song of the day. Sorry. I forgot. She always wants to play. It's all she does all friggin' day is play ball. I'm not complaining. It's fine. I'd rather do that than be out running the streets, running amok. you know? Right. Mm-hmm. Oh, we're not going to be all crazy this morning. Her tail is going like a fucking million miles an hour. Cheers, everybody. She is the bestest, though, right? Thank you. She is very beautiful. She's my baby. Cheers, cheers, everybody. Oh, and embarrassment. She dropped the ball. Damn, I've never heard that one before. That was ridiculously beautiful. That song, man. That's dope, Christina. And much love, Kay. Yeah, Morgan is about 8.5-ish. Should be 9. I'd have to ask Darcy for sure, but I can't remember exactly when her birthday is. But she's an old girl, huh? You're no spring chicken. Even Tracy, my boss, yesterday was saying, she was like, she looks really healthy. You take good care of her. I'm like, oh, thank you. That's dope. I appreciate that because I try. She's been through hell and back. That's for damn sure. And she's been a great dog this whole time through it all. We went back and forth across the damn country. Why do you got shit on your forehead, weirdo? Oh my goodness. She is going to break something this morning, you guys. Oh, now she's eating. This is what I deal with every day. She's fucking the only squirrel. When she sees like squirrel, she's like that. She is the squirrel also. She's crazy. I love her to death. She makes my days every day. She gets great treats. Absolutely. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to give her the rest of these this morning. Like my boss, I'm just going to bring these over and throw a business card and some stickers in it. And, yeah. I'll, let her know. I don't think she got Facebook, though. And so, well, go eat. No, you're not interested. Go find something to do. I don't want me to. Yeah, hopefully she gets hold of you. Alrighty. Let's find a morning speaker. Right. She's such a great dog, you guys. For real, I don't know where I would be without Morgan. That's not like. Or the Cove, for real. Cheers, everybody. Hope y'all are having a fucking dope ass Friday.
In your eyes, I see you shining bright like the morning sky. That's got its ups and downs, its twists and turns, but every step you take is a lesson learned. When the road gets rough and you feel unsure, just know you're a fighter, you're meant to endure. Beanz is here to say you're doing just fine. You got the heart, the strength, you've got the shine. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. You're amazing, don't forget, in every way. When life gets tough, just remember this truth. You're strong, you're brave, and you've got the proof. Every challenge you face, every mountain you climb, shows the power within every single time. So smile, stand tall, don't be led astray. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. You've got that courage, you've got that fire. You're the kind of person who lifts others higher. When the weight feels heavy and the path seems long, remember you're built to be tough and strong. You're a rock star, a warrior, no need to pretend. You got the grit and the heart to the very end. So go out and conquer whatever comes your way. Beanz knows you've got this every single day. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. You're amazing, don't forget, in every way. When life gets tough, just remember this truth. You're strong, you're brave, and you've got the proof. Every challenge you face, every mountain you climb, shows the power within every single time. So smile, stand tall, don't be led astray. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. When the road feels heavy and you're feeling low, just take a deep breath and let that strength show. You're not just surviving, you're living out loud. Be proud of who you are, stand tall and be proud. Life's just a test of how far you've come. You're shining like the brightest sun. So keep your head high, let the worries fade. Beanz are cheering you on every step of the way. You have a wonderful day. You're amazing, don't forget, in every way. When life gets tough, just remember this truth. You're strong, you're brave, and you've got the proof. Every challenge you face, every mountain you climb, shows the power within every single time. So smile, stand tall, don't be led astray. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. Hey you, yeah, you're gonna be okay. Beanz believes in you each and every day. So go out there, shine, let nothing get in your way. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Hey, what up, dear? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning, brother. All right, let's go with... Cheers, everybody.
The sun creeps up, painting skies in gold. The cove awakens, a story to be told. Feel the sand in beneath, so soft, so warm. A tranquil escape where peace is born. Music flows like the morning tide, a rhythm of life we can't hide. Roll it up, let the good vibe show, a spark of bliss in the soft dawn glow. We're dancing in the dawn where the world feels alive. With every step the music lets us thrive. The touch of the sand, the rhythm so free. Moments like this are all we need. Inhale the calm, let it fill your soul. Exhale the world, let the good vibes roll. The cove and the sea, they call our song. Dancing in the dawn where we belong. Morning light reflects on the water's face. At the cove we found our sacred space. Roll the green, let the clouds drift high. A moment of magic beneath the sky. Time slows down as the day takes hold. The cove, our temple, the sunrise gold. Feel the rhythm, let the music play. A celebration of life in every way. We're dancing in the dawn where the world feels alive. With every step, the music lets us thrive. The touch of the sand, the rhythm so free. Moments like this are all we need. Inhale the calm, let it fill your soul. Exhale the world, let the good vibes roll. The cove and the sea, they call our song. Dancing in the dawn where we belong. We're dancing in the dawn where the world feels alive. With every step, the music lets us thrive. The touch of the sand, the rhythm so free. Moments like this are all we need. Inhale the calm, let it fill your soul. Exhale the world, let the good vibes roll. The cold and the sea, they call our song. Dancing in the dawn where we belong.
That sunrise is ridiculous. Good morning, Double Dice Brad. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. All right, I got a morning speaker picked out. We'll do our morning speaker right after this song.
On a Sunday morning, the sky's so clear. The cove awakens, peace draws near. The herbs inhale, the day begins. Inhale the good, exhale your sins. The sunlight kisses every leaf. A gentle toke brings calm relief. Through every puff, the soul set free. Ganja embracing harmony. Inhale, exhale, amen, here we stand. With every puff we understand. The cove is calling, let peace begin. Inhale, exhale, amen, and breathe it in. Inhale, exhale, let joy unfold. Stories shared, connections bold. Lift each other, find strength again. Inhale, exhale, amen. The morning glow, soft waves roll by. In every breath we reach the sky. Sunday's a blessing, a gift to embrace. We slow things down, move at love's pace. Goals are passed with care, with trust. In the cove we do what we must. The herb unites, this laughter flows. Through sacred clouds the spirit grows. Inhale, exhale, amen, here we stand. With every puff we understand. The cove is calling, let peace begin. Inhale, exhale, amen, and breathe it in. Inhale, exhale, let joy unfold. Stories shared, connections bold. Lift each other, find strength again. Inhale, exhale, amen. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, amen, here we stand. A Sunday morning wrapped in gold. With every taupe, new stories told. The herb brings peace to hearts in need. A soulful moment, love's gentle creed. In the cove with ganja in hand. Together we rise, together we stand. No rush, no fear, just space to be. Inhale, exhale, serenity. Inhale, exhale, amen, here we stand. With every puff we understand. The cove is calling, let peace begin. Inhale, exhale, amen, and breathe it. Inhale, exhale, let joy unfold. Stories shared, connections bold. Lift each other, find strength again. Inhale, exhale, amen. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, amen, here we stand.
All right, everybody. I gotta work here in a bit. And other than that, not a whole lot production-wise. I got a couple logos to, halfway through them. So probably work on those a little bit more. And then marble racing this afternoon. Fucking basement brawl tonight. Let's go. It's the first one of the month. See if you can get silver knucks and get in that gold knuck match at the end of the month. Let's see where we're at with this real quick. I hate that it fucking does that. There we go. I don't like, it's just like, what up, everybody? No. All right. All right, this morning we're going to do a Dr. K. Here we go.
This is something that always, confused me. I got bullied a lot when I was a kid. And I was like, why the hell does this guy do this? Right? Why do they show up every day? What do they get? Like, I'm just minding my own damn business. I'm not bothering them. And they show up every day on the playground and they just like you sneeze occasionally. It's like occasionally this person comes up and bullies me for no apparent reason. That's because it's a psychological conflict in here. They're being motivated. It has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with what's going on inside them. So nowadays, I see a lot of stuff about shadow work in like a really sexy kind of way, like, get in touch with your shadow and you will find some sort of deep, dark power within you and you will be like, reconnect with yourself and stuff like that. And I do think shadow work can be incredibly helpful. I've seen it help a lot of people who are like incredibly high performers where nothing is wrong with them, but they sort of feel burnt out. They feel like they're like kind of going through the paces of life. I think shadow work is really helpful for people who struggle with like motivation. And interestingly enough, shadow work has also been incredibly helpful when dealing with people who are like stuck in life and sort of have this failure to launch where they like didn't really amount to much, but they had a bunch of potential. So that may sound weird because, okay, how can it help someone who's like a high performer who's burnt out and someone who had a failure to launch? And I think that's where we just have to understand really what the shadow is. Okay. So this concept of the shadow was developed by Carl Jung. And I think one of his very classic diagrams about the shadow will sort of give us a clue as to what this is. Okay. So here's you. So you have lots of thoughts and feelings on kind of the inside. Here's your conscious mind and your unconscious mind. And then you have a sense of ego. You have a sense of I am this, right? So this is what you are consciously aware of. If I ask you, who are you? Your mind is going to have some perceptions of who you are. I'm a good person. I'm a bad person. I'm compassionate, I'm a pervert, like whatever. You have all kinds of internal thoughts. So then what happens is in your conscious mind, you have all these attributes of yourself, but then between what you really are and the outer world is something called your persona. So there are only certain attributes of myself that I show to the outside world, okay? And I think the best way to understand it is to look at his very classic diagram, which I have here, which will sort of show us what these parts are. Okay, so I'll sort of explain this a little bit in more detail. When people hear about our coaching program, their first response is usually, why would I work with another human being when I can watch YouTube videos all on my own? Working with a coach is about amplifying your time and effort. We're great at wanting things and even making some progress, but we usually struggle with follow through or have some kind of setback. And that's exactly where working with a coach can help. Coaches provide personalized support to help you set appropriate goals, make progress, and even work through setbacks. Just let us know what your goals are, what kind of support you're looking for, and we'll match you with the best coach for your unique needs. Check out the link in the description below to see if coaching is right for you. So in the middle, we have the self. Okay. So this is conscious. And this is unconscious mind. So we have our sense of self. And if I were to ask you, who are you? What you would do is you would say, I am ... right? So you'd attach certain attributes. Maybe you're a good person. Maybe you're a little bit of a pervert, right? Maybe you've got a kink. So this is your ego. This is your conscious conception of who you are. But then out here is the outer world. Okay. And between the ego and the outer world is something called your persona. So this is the part of yourself that you project to the outside. So if we take some of these, things that we are, if we take the ego, we're going to cross these two things out, and I'm just going to project that I'm a good person. So if we kind of think about your sense of identity, there's who you are on the inside, there's who you show to the outside world. Down here is the shadow. So the shadow develops in a really interesting way. So here's you as a kid, right? So when you're a baby, you have a brain, and your brain has all kinds of impulses. So your brain sometimes wants to take things away from other people, sometimes doesn't feel like sharing, sometimes wants to get angry at your parents for not being there for you. Sometimes wants to wiggle your little butt around and make farting noises and things like that. You have all kinds of impulses. So as these impulses arise, society either punishes you or accepts some of these impulses. You are made to feel good or bad depending on what you do. So then what happens with a child is they start to suppress some of their impulses. Right? They learn over time, hey, this is bad, so I'm not going to do this. This is bad, and I'm not going to do this. And then what they start to do is they start to project and develop others. So this, I'm going to do more. I'm going to share. I'm going to smile. I'm going to be kind. I'm not going to be angry. So now the question becomes, where does the stuff that you suppress and block, where does that go? That becomes your shadow. So this is the essence of shadow work. As we grow up, there are certain parts of ourselves that we suppress, that we block off, that we think of as bad. Now, when we do this suppression, there are two things that happen from a neuroscientific perspective. One is that we're pruning a lot of our dendritic connections. So we're like actually adjusting our neuronal pathways. So in some ways, the things that become parts of our shadows, we truly do get rid of. Like they're gone forever. Like I believe this from a neuroscientific perspective, okay? That's normal. So like good examples of this are things like potty training. So once we develop certain pathways, we are permanently in control of our bowels until they reach a certain point. But there are certain things that are basically permanent changes. And we can have permanent changes in potty training, and we can also have permanent changes in some amount of like emotional change within us. So we can strengthen our ability to suppress anger. We can control our anger. We can actually become less angry. I do believe that's possible. We don't do that for all the negative emotion. So the unfortunate thing, or fortunate, depending on how you look at it, is that for a lot of the things that we suppress, they don't truly disappear. We simply become numb to them. We wall them off. Let's say I am taught to be caring and share a lot with my friends, even though I don't feel like it. Even though I'm conditioned to be a certain way, doesn't mean that that's actually the way that I feel deep down inside. What I'm doing is I'm suppressing this part of myself. So I see this a lot with like people who are, who get parentified a lot. So when children become the caretakers of their parents, what tends to happen is they have a lot of thoughts and feelings which are dormant underneath the surface, which they have to wall off. They're not.
Good morning, Sandra. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. We're just hanging out doing our morning speaker, Dr. K, this morning.
Allowed to feel those feelings. But those feelings of, let's say, resentment or anger or sadness or whatever kind of feelings you have down there will still exert some pressure on you and will cause problems in your life. So basically what we're doing is I am a complete human being, right? And when we think about a child, we think about a child as innocent. What is the difference between an innocent child and a cynical adult? The biggest difference is the parts of themselves that they deny, right? So I see this a lot, for example, with people who are struggling with their sexual identity or gender identity, where they are suppressing a part of themselves and it causes all kinds of problems in their life. Really good examples of this are also like people who are bullies. So bullying is, generally speaking, an insecurity within me. And in order to block off, in order to deal with my feelings of insecurity, if I can make you feel small and me feel big as a result, right? Because now I'm better than you, then I will feel better about my own insecurity. If I feel small in here, but I can push you down and elevate myself, that makes me feel good on the inside. Bullies do that for a reason, right? They're basically trying to suppress their own insecurity. So this is what we tend to see when we develop a shadow, is that we wall off a part of ourselves and it causes problems. So really good examples of this for the people that I work with that are incredibly successful. We're talking about engineers at FANG. We're talking about directors at places like Goldman Sachs or Lazard. Like, these are major investment banks. We're talking about people who are like trauma surgeons, like people who are incredibly successful content creators. Oftentimes what they do is when they're growing up, they are taught not to have fun. They're taught not to be angry. They're taught to be bots. I'm going to turn you into the most efficient cog in this machine. I don't care about your artistic stuff. I don't care about what you want. I don't care about your joy. I'm going to craft you into a successful human, right? You're the project. We're going to turn you into something perfect, and you must be perfect. But this is a child, and they want to have fun, and they want to make fart noises, but we're going to make all of that go away. And then you get conditioned. And as you get this conditioning, you start achieving. And as you achieve, you get some degree of positive reinforcement, right? But the reason you need that positive reinforcement is because you don't feel good about yourself on the inside, because those natural impulses that you had to make fart noises and make art, all of this creative self-expression and joy, the desire to play games with my friends instead of study on a Friday night, all of that gets squashed. So there's something fundamentally incomplete within you. And then you get stuck in this cycle of, I feel incomplete because I basically cut off the parts of myself that bring me joy, because who the fuck needs joy? You need to get into Harvard, kid. That's what we have to do. Like, we have to be successful. So now that you don't feel fulfilled on the inside, now something beautiful happens. As you start to achieve, you get some degree of approval from the outside. And as you get this approval from the outside, since you're missing something on the inside, it feels really good. It's not a perfect substitute, though. It's like a meal replacement shake instead of food, right? So it kind of does the trick, but it doesn't really feel you satisfied. But then what happens is it gets reinforced. Now you need to achieve more. Now you need to achieve more, because remember, it's achievement that makes you feel good about yourself. But an achievement doesn't last for a decade. You need another one and another one and another one. And so then you get stuck in this trap of high performance. You get stuck in imposter syndrome. I saw this so much when I was like doing, stress management and resilience work at Harvard Medical School, working with medical students and residents who are like the best of the best. And they're chasing not this hedonistic treadmill. They're on this treadmill of like continuing success where I need more money, I need more prestige. And like no amount is enough, right? Like even to this day, like it's conditioned so deeply. Like my mom will tell me about random achievements from like people from our social circle. And it's like, yeah, I mean, I think it's great, that someone else achieved something, but she's constantly making comparisons. And it's like, I don't know what more you need, Mom. Like I went to Harvard Medical School and like I'm one of the most famous psychiatrists on the planet, but I guess you still need something else. My point is that this is the treadmill that people fall into. The only antidote is to be healthy on the inside, to be content on the inside, right? And this is where shadow work comes in, because if you really want to stop chasing the next big thing, what you need to do is be happy on the inside. You need to be whole on the inside. Happy is actually not the right word. Whole is a better word. And so a big part of shadow work is integrating our negative portions of the self. So that's high performers. Next thing that we're going to talk about is actually the opposite picture. And I see this a lot too. So, when I started my private practice, I was working with all these high performers, but there was a part of me that's like, look, these are not my people. My people are 25-year-old degenerates who maybe graduated from college and never had a job, never had a girlfriend. These are my people. I was born on Twitch. I was born on the internet. I was born on 4chan. That's where Dr. K came from. So I help these people too. And what I see in them is a far more dangerous shadow than cutting off joy. What I see in them is when they were growing up, they had positivity, right? They actually did accomplish something in life. They were passionate and excited, and they were social. They were able to make friends. They were so incredibly social, but they're on the spectrum. But they have ADHD. But they have parents who are depressed, who don't know how to teach them social skills. So they had a lot of positive potential. These are the gifted kids. Then what happens is something happens that punishes them for that. I have Asperger's syndrome. I'm really social. I love people, but then I get bullied. I try to socialize with other people and I get punished for it. I've also seen really, really terrible cases of, kids who did really well in school, whose parents were so jealous of them that they started punishing them. They started sabotaging their child's ability to succeed. They didn't encourage them to go to college. They said, hey, you don't need to go to college. You need to start working. At the age of 15, you need to help out in the family store. Now that you can work, we're going to hold you down instead of elevating you. And what I see in these people is that they've walled off their confidence. They've numbed out their positive potential. And so what happens is anytime they strive to do something, that energy that I can do it, that sense of confidence, that sense of like I can accomplish something actually gets actively suppressed. And then what happens is they get in this really weird situation where intellectually they know that they're capable. They know that they can do it, but something in them is blocked. And shadow work helps these people. Let's understand how. So remember that the shadow forms because we wall off a part of ourself. And there are two problems that this creates. The first is that the parts that we wall off become toxic and will infect other things. So one of the ways that we can do shadow work, one of the best things that we can use to figure out what our shadow is, because remember, the shadow is unconscious, right? So it's like we don't know what the shadow is. That's what makes it so hard to do shadow work. So one of the things that we're going to use is something called projection. So projection is when a human being has something in here that I don't like about myself. I am going to shift this bad thing about me because my ego can't handle that I am this way. So what my ego ends up doing is I take this negativity in me and then I shift it around to someone else. So here are some examples of projection. Number one that I've dealt with is people who are homophobic, repressed homosexuals. So they have homosexual thoughts and feelings. They are conditioned in such a way where these are bad, these are terrible, these are, the sin, the devil, things like that. right? And I'm not even making a value judgment about whether that's true or not. I'm using it as an example of projection. So then what happens is I hate this part of me, right? I'm taught to hate this part of me, and it like hurts to do that, right? Because it's very exciting, and it's like potentially even love. Like these are like people who will fall in love with someone of the same gender. And then I want y'all to imagine for a moment how painful it is for something like love to be demonized so much. Now, the ego can't handle this level of cognitive dissonance. You know, you just can't function unless your ego is like unified in some way, right? And some of y'all know what I mean, because there are times where you are so internally conflicted that you literally can't do anything. I want to study, but I don't want to study. I'm trying to avoid this thing, but I really need to do this thing. And you are literally paralyzed. That's what happens, right? So when we're internally conflicted, if I'm trying to pick up this glass of water with one hand and pull down this glass of water with the other hand, the glass of water doesn't move anywhere. So our ego, in order to move in any direction, suppresses particular things. And then it has to get rid of it. So I've learned to hate homosexuality within myself. And then what pisses me off? When I see someone else who's gay, who's living their best life. I had to make these sacrifices. I learned that this was the most terrible thing. The only way I could function was to demonize it so much. And now I see you out there living your life, being happy with the person you are. I want y'all to think for a moment about how hard that is for me to sit with. I lopped off my own arm, and here you are waving at me with two hands. Impossible to deal with cognitively. So then what happens is I take the self-hatred, because it's really hard to hate yourself, and I project it out towards this person. This person is wrong. This person is a sinner. This is why, like, you know, not trying to get political here, but the number of, you know, stories I've heard about conservative politicians who end up having very homophobic rhetoric, who engage in homosexual acts, is like really high. Like, it's really weird, right? Like, I don't know if you guys have heard of those stories, but whatever. So another example we've already touched on, which is the bully, which is I feel bad about me in here. So instead of like feeling weakness in here, because oftentimes bullies are abused, right? So they're like physically abused at home. So I'm made to feel small or emotionally abused or sexually abused. So I feel bad in here. How do I deal with those feelings of badness? I'm going to take these feelings and I'm going to put them onto someone else. I'm going to project them out. You're pathetic. You're weak. I'm going to show you how weak you are. That's like this is something that always, you know, confused me. I got bullied a lot when I was a kid. And I was like, why the hell does this guy do this? Right? Why do they show up every day? What do they get? Like, I'm just minding my own damn business. I'm not bothering them. And they show up every day on the playground, and they just randomly show up. And for some fucking reason, it's like, you know, just like you sneeze occasionally, it's like occasionally this person comes up and bullies me for no apparent reason. That's because it's a psychological conflict in here. They're being motivated. It has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with what's going on inside them. I'm simply the screen on which their projection arises. So bullying is another good example. A couple of quick examples that we'll go through. One is like marital infidelity concerns. So this is something that I see quite a bit, where like when I'll see the inside of relationships, sometimes there'll be one partner who is paranoid that the other partner is cheating. But one of the most likely outcomes is the partner who is paranoid is the one who is either cheating, right? Or has desires to cheat or wants to cheat. But those kinds of feelings are so hard for our ego to sit with that we push them out onto other people. So that's how projection happens too. The last thing that we'll talk about is victim blaming. So victim blaming, I think, is a really good example of projection. It's a much more modern example, right? Where we're like, so, you know, we don't want to accept that I am guilty for something. So instead what I'll do, so like if I feel like I am guilty of something that's hard to sit with, there's a really easy way to deal with your internal guilt, which is simple. You just make it somebody else's fault. If you make it somebody else's fault, you have no reason to feel guilty. Your guilt goes away, right? So I see this a lot with like, you know, people who are survivors of trauma and stuff, where like their abusive partner will say like, why do you make me do this? Right? There's a hilarious like South Park episode, which is terrible, but also funny, but where they sort of like, you know, in classic South Park fashion, where like there's someone who's an abusive relationship. He's like, why do you make me do this? That's not, no one's making you be an abusive asshole, right? But that's what happens is you feel guilty in here, and then you can project that out and blame someone else. So this is kind of how the shadow works. Projection is a really, really important part of like how to understand your shadow. And more broadly than projection is, I would say, just judgment in general, right? So if you want to understand where your shadow is, you need to look at the things that you judge harshly. And then you need to ask yourself, where did you learn to judge this harshly? Where did you learn that artists are pathetic, right? Where did you learn that, oh, like people who like don't work really hard, right? So I see this a lot with these like toxic Sigma grind set folks where they're like, unless you've got a side hustle and a double side hustle and a third side hustle, like unless you are working your body to the point of absolute destruction, you are not working enough. Like you hear all this kind of crap, right? And you got to like ask yourself, like, where does that come from? Where does the loathing towards laziness come from? It comes from themselves because they hated themselves for being lazy. And then they changed, right? They stopped being lazy. They had to take this part of their laziness and they had to destroy it. And when they destroyed this part of laziness, they became something else. And if they see someone else with work-life balance, that really pisses them off because that person didn't have to make all these sacrifices. What do you mean you can make a sufficient amount of money and have fun? Yeah, it doesn't work like that. That means I made a big mistake. I didn't have to make these sacrifices. That's how you know you're projecting. Now, here's the next thing. So a lot of times when we talk about shadow work, I see this a lot with like the podcast bros where they're like, yeah, like I did shadow work and I had such a great like revelation. Now I feel like interconnected. It does all that. Fine. But the primary thing, here's how you know if you're getting close to your shadow. The thing that you'll feel the most often is humiliation. So remember, you are harshly judging something, right? So that's a negative thing. So as you reconnect with it, the most common emotion you will experience is actually humiliation. So let's run through a couple of examples. So for the person who has repressed homosexuality, right? So they have immense feelings of guilt and humiliation if they ever explore their sexuality. Makes sense. For even someone like the bully, when a bully realizes what they do, right? When they realize like this negativity within them, generally speaking, what do they feel? They feel ashamed of themselves. I see this in the failure to thrive crowd too, and this is so devastating. Right? This is the gifted kid crowd. If they ever try to connect with their positivity, if they ever try to connect with their potential, they feel so humiliated because if they had the potential to do it, if you really could have done it all along, why the hell did you end up here? Right? You could have had a good life, but you squandered it. The amount of humiliation with like the realization that, oh, I could have done it, but I screwed up. Instead, what they do, and this is how the shadow works, like they wall it off. They say it was never possible for me. I'm lazy. I have ADHD. They make excuses for themselves. So they never have to face up to the responsibility and therefore the humiliation of recognizing, even at the age of 32, if you wake up tomorrow and you really are willing to face the music, deal with your emotions, put yourself in humiliating situation after humiliating situation, apply for an entry-level job, even though you graduated from Harvard, start socializing with people who you think are rejects, start having conversations with people where you feel really ashamed of yourself. You can even do it today. And I've seen it, right? I've helped these people do this. But the primary thing they encounter is humiliation. So if you're trying to figure out where your shadow is, first of all, look at the things that you judge harshly, and then ask yourself, where did you learn to judge those things? Chances are those are things that you yourself experienced, which because of the way you adapted in life, you had to make those things, those parts of you bad. Second thing is, as you get close to those things, you may feel pathetic and humiliation. If that's what you feel, you're moving in the right direction. Right? This is internal work. We don't want this to be like other people humiliating you. Now, what are the advantages of doing this kind of work? So when you find what this thing is, recognize that it is a part of you, right? There's a part of you that is angry. There's a part of you that wanted to have fun. When we start to integrate this part back into, instead of suppressing it, it's a part of me. I am flawed, right? Turns out I'm gay. Turns out I do have the potential. Turns out I can do it. Really hard to deal with. Turns out that I don't need to work this hard. Turns out that I want to have more fun. Turns out that I do feel angry towards my boss. Turns out that I do have these feelings of insecurity and infidelity, and I'm not sexually attracted to my partner anymore. These are all things that are really hard to deal with, but you have to accept them. Once you start accepting them, depending on what your problem is, all kinds of things will change. So when I work with high performers and they accept their shadow, they tend to have more vigor in life. They feel less burnt out. They start being motivated towards useless things that don't pad their resume, but just bring them enjoyment. It's amazing. Like they start to live a fuller life. Now, fuller doesn't, I think it's better, but here's what we have to understand about fuller. Fuller means a wider range of experience. So that may mean feeling more sadness, more anger, more guilt, but it's a more complete life. When I work with people who are high performers, their life is like empty, but successful. And so if you want to live a fuller life, not necessarily a better one, this is what's also hard to understand. It's a fuller life, but then you'll feel better. On balance, it's absolutely better. You'll start to become more innocent. Now, for people who are like failure to launch, their life will also be fuller. But what they will add to it is confidence, positivity, potential, hope. And hope is a very, very hard thing to have. I don't know if this kind of makes sense, because once you open yourself to hope, you open yourself up to crushing disappointment. And that's how you learned how to be hopeless in the first place, right? It was a protective mechanism to protect you from disappointment. Because what hurts human beings the most, if I expect this much and I get this much, I'm fine. If I expect this much and I get this much, I'm sad. If I expect this much and I get this much, I'm happy. So I want y'all to think about this for a second. If I want to win this equation in life, what do I need to do? Have my expectations at rock bottom. So at a minimum, I'm not disappointed, and anything else becomes positive. This is how people learn hopelessness. So to be able to hope again is one of the benefits if you're a failure to launch person and you do shadow work. So there's been a lot of information about shadow work kind of going around. I really love it as a concept. And at the same time, I think that it's not quite what people think it is. If you feel like your life is incomplete, or you feel like you're angry at the world and you judge people really harshly and you want to change those things, shadow work is the way to do it. Hey, y'all, hope you enjoyed today's video. We talk about a bunch of topics like this on the channel, so be sure to subscribe for more. If you're already subscribed, GG, and we'll see you in chat.
Yes, definitely subscribe to Healthy Gamer GG. Right, Ammo? Fucking Dr. K always is dropping bombs, man. He's so smart. The way he presents things and explains things are just ridiculously incredible. Though we'll have to dive into the failure to launch thing one of these mornings. It's a longer segment. It's like a fucking 50-minute segment, but it's a really good one, and it hits close to home in my opinion. Ooh, dang! Sun's trying to poke through. Yeah, that was great. That was a really good one. I've always thought that, like, if you feel really badly about somebody else, like negatively about somebody else for some sort of a reason, ask yourself why. Like, not in a bad way. Just like, for real. Why? What is it? Like, why don't you like that thing about that person? And then go from there. Cheers, everybody.
Sun is rising, the breeze rolls through, palm trees swaying, skies clear and blue, toes in the sand, bow in our hand, living easy, life feels so grand, every breath a gift, we take it slow, the coast where good vibes always flow, kicking back under skies so wide. In this tropical dream we let joy reside. Toes in the sand, ball in our hand, we drift away, life's perfectly planned. Jazz in the air, waves kiss the shore. In the cove we couldn't ask for more. Toes in the sand, ball in our hand, ball in our hand. We understand the world fades away in this peaceful land. Toes in the sand, bowl in our hand. Mango skies turn to golden light. Another day that feels just right. Smoking slow as the moments pass. Each hit smooth like sea over glass. Feel the rhythm, let troubles go. In the cove we find our flow. Laughter and love in every spark. Living bright till it gets dark. Toes in the sand, in our hand, we drift away, life's perfectly planned. Jazz in the air, waves kiss the shore. In the cove we couldn't ask for more. Toes in the sand, all in our hand, with every part we understand. The world fades away in this peaceful land. Toes in the sand. Fango skies turn to golden light. Another day that feels just right. Smoking slow as the moments pass. Each hit smooth like sea over glass. Feel the rhythm, let troubles go. In the cove we find our flow. Laughter and love in every spark. Living bright till it gets dark. Toes in the sand, all in our hand. We drift away, life's perfectly planned. Jazz in the air, waves kiss the shore. In the cove we couldn't ask for more. Toes in the sand, all in our hand. With every puff we understand. Oh, every puff we understand. The world fades away in this peaceful land. Toes in the sand.
Right. That's dope, Ammo. Yeah, every morning. Every morning we do some sort of psychology ish. I don't know. It's different. But I don't know. I was talking to somebody yesterday and I was telling them, I was like, the morning show is like, I don't know, it's not like a mental health awareness show. I don't want to say that. But it is like a positivity, like get your brain to go in. The This Day in History gets the gears to turn in a little bit. The morning speaker, I like to choose, I like how Dr. K presents things. I like how Dr. Scott presents things, Simon Sinek. It's not like, here's what you fucking need to do. It's like, here's what you could do. It's up to you. Nobody's your mom, except for your mom. But, all right, let's go with this one. Cheers, everybody.
The sun breaks in through the window pane. Steam from the coffee, a slow burning flame. Feet on the floor, another day starts. Rolling ahead with a light in my heart. Clouds might gather, the road might bend, but I keep moving, no need to pretend. Past is behind, the fire still glows. Where the wind takes me, nobody knows. Just keep it rolling, don't lose the flame. Keep it burning, let it stay the same. Ride with the wind, don't fight the rain. Storms will pass, the sun remains. Every step's a story, every breath a song. Sing it loud, keep moving on. Keep moving forward, just roll along, roll along, roll along. Lessons learned like stones in a stream. Some sink away, some shine in between. The weight gets heavy, the nights feel cold, but I found my way in stories retold. No need to rush, no need to chase. Every small step still holds its place. The rhythm of life, like the way Just keep it rolling, don't lose the flame. Keep it burning, let it stay the same. Ride with the wind, don't fight the rain. Storms will pass, the sun remains. Every turn, every mile, a piece of the ride. Some days I drift, some days I glide. Through every moment, through every flame, the world keeps spinning, I do the same. The fire still flickers, the ember still glows. Wherever I land, the rhythm still flows. With every sunrise, with every sigh, I take what I need and I let it fly.
Good morning, Erica. How are you, dear? I hope you are having a wonderful morning. I will go with this one.
The sun peeks in, the day feels new. Coffee's on and the sky turns blue. The cove's alive, the vibe is clear. Light one up, the moment's here. The saxophone hums like a morning breeze as the ocean whispers through the trees. Tune in close, it's time to start. A wonderful morning warms the heart. What a wonderful way to wake up. A little coffee in a cherished cup. Spark the herb, let the world feel bright. The Cove morning, start your day just right. The morning unfolds, the air feels light. Hope and joy shine soft and bright. We gather together, the laughter flows, sharing the love as the morning grows. Each moment feels fresh, a vibe so true. Connected in spirit, it's all of you. Let the world drift, find peace in the air. In the Cove mornings, the joy we share. Cherished cup. Spark the herb, let the world feel bright. The Cove morning, start your day just right. Wake up slow, let the day unfold. The Cove's mornings are pure gold.
Much love, Ammo, so very much, man. That's fucking awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we'll play one more song. We'll see where we're at with our morning. Let's go. I highly enjoy this one. And I see what you did there, Ammo. I like that. I appreciate that. Let's go with this one, everybody.
Strike the flame, let the ember ignite. A spark of truth in the heart of the night. Rolling waves meet the sky so wide. In the cove where we let the world collide. Pass it around, let the moment stay. The cove's a beacon, lighting the way. Every puff, a connection is born. Through the smoke, we weather the storm. The ritual's here, a bond so tight. Rolling together under soft starlight. The fire burns, it warms our soul. In the cove we all feel whole. Light the way, let the spark take flight. Take flight. Through the haze, we shine so bright. Canopy skies, where hearts align. Hearts align. Light the way, it's our time to unwind. Pack it tight, watch the magic glow. A ritual, only the cove will know. From bongs to blunts, it's all the same. The spark unites us, it's not a game. Sip your coffee, feel the rise. The morning haze meets golden skies. Cannabis clouds float high above. The cove is a haven of light and love. Hand to hand, the circle flows. A place where only good vibes grow. Feel the rhythm, let it stay. Together in the cove, we light the way. Light the way, let the spark take flight. Take flight. Through the haze, we shine so bright. Cannabis skies, where hearts align. Light the way, it's our time to unwind. Take flight through the haze. We shine so bright. Cannabis skies, where hearts align. Light the way, it's our time to
Whew, that's a good one. Oh. So what does everybody got going on for their Friday? I gotta work here a little bit, and then marble racing this afternoon. Got Basement Brawl 9 p.m. Eastern time. Let's go. It's the first brawl of the month. What up, dude? Kate's gonna yell at you. Other than that, pretty chilling day. I pretty much put all of my production tasks from Friday to other days. So I don't really have shit to do production-wise. But I don't know, other than that, work, hang out, get high, chill in the cove later. That's pretty much all I got. What up, birds? That's the end of the birds. I don't know. There we go. Well, I don't know. It is probably about that time or something. Go ahead and call it a morning and smoke one more with you guys. It's been a dope-ass Friday morning. Thank you guys so much for watching the morning show. It means the world. I love starting my day with you guys and getting high and drinking coffee and this day in history. Great morning speaker. Yeah, I love the morning show. I hope to see everybody this afternoon, 5 p.m. Eastern time for Children in the Cove. It's an hour later on Fridays than every other day because I work and I don't know if I'll be off in enough time. But as always, keep everybody updated and everything like that. Yeah, hope everybody has a wonderful day. Please make sure that you're following everybody on the Cove-TV team from Sir Cops a lot. Hope you're having a wonderful day at work, man. See him this afternoon. Man-Bear, hope you're having a wonderful day at work, man. We'll see him tonight. Make sure that you're following Europe Entertainment. Check out those rigs. They're fucking so worth it. Reach out if you have any questions. We can get you set up and get you a Rigs to Rebox delivered to your door. Make sure you're following Kelsey Dabbs. Don't miss out on her Dabber Chick show every Wednesday. I love learning about the terpenes because I don't know shit about none of that. And so it's very interesting to learn. Absolutely. There we go, Ammo. And then make sure that you're following the magic that is Magic of Mad Productions. He's got all sorts of music that's going to be dropping. Don't miss out on any of it. And don't miss his movie show every other Monday and his movie show with Kels every other Wednesday. Thank you to all of you, everybody that helps support the Cove. It makes all of this happen. I definitely could not do this without all of the help from the Cove-TV subscribers and all of the people that help contribute to what the Cove is. It is $10 a month if anybody would be interested in being a Cove-TV subscriber. It goes a long way. It really does help a lot. You get your name in the banner, and at the end of the show screen, you get entered into a giveaway every Wednesday. You get direct watch links for the shows. That's the first place before I do any sort of anything. That's the first place that the links go. It's a great place to hang out. I try to drop some exclusive art and music in there. And I don't know. Super baked this morning. That last hit was a good one. I hope y'all have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see everybody this afternoon, and let's see what we got for a song. We'll go with this one. Much love, everybody. Have a wonderful day, and thank you again. Cheers.
It's gonna be a good day. Can you feel that beat? Motivation's in the air. Get up on your feet. From the morning hustle to the sunset glow, with Cove-TV on, let the good vibes show. So smile big, let your worries melt away. It's gonna be a good day, come what may. You've got the power, you've got the drive. Today's your canvas, paint it alive. The ocean breeze, the tropical scene. Waking up strong, living the dream. No matter what comes, you've got what it takes. With every little step, feel the ground shake. Let the music move you, let your spirit play. It's a Cove kind of morning, leading the way. It's gonna be a good day, can you feel that beat? Motivation's in the air, get up on your feet. From the morning hustle to the sunset glow, with Cove-TV on, let the good vibes show. So smile big, let your worries melt away. It's gonna be a good day, come what may. Every sunrise take today, make it a dance. With every breath in and every step ahead, we're writing our story, enough said. It's gonna be a good day, can you feel that beat? Motivation's in the air, get up on your feet. From the morning hustle to the sunset glow, with Cove-TV on, let the good vibes show. So smile big, let your worries melt away. It's gonna be a good day, come what may. So rise up, Cove Crew, let's make it bright. Positivity shining, everything's right. It's gonna be a good day, let's seize it true. With Cove-TV mornings, it's all about you.
Much love, everybody. And since I didn't do it before, like during the countdown timer this morning,
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button!
much love, everybody. I'll catch you guys later.